Hi, my name is Abigail.
And my name's Nick.
And we're from State College, Pennsylvania.
I remember the PRC in State College as far back as being a student at Penn State. My cousin had volunteered and done some work and invited me to run the 5K. I ended up serving on the committee for that, ended up becoming a monthly donor even to the PRC, and so I knew a lot about it for years leading up to the story we're about to share, but had never considered it a resource for me.
I just remember the people being so bright. That was like kind of solidified of my thoughts towards PRC, was just bright. And then we got to encounter that brightness last year around this time. So it was January 2nd, and Nick and I were driving down to another friend's engagement party, and we're halfway down and I have this immense pain in my stomach, and then I get terribly tired, just like fall asleep at dinner, like just weirdly tired. And there was a thought in my head to check if I was pregnant, and then there's this faint line, and I just remember being so confused. I didn't know if that was the feeling of a miscarriage and that's why it was a faint line, or just there was just so many things I didn't know. And selfishly, or maybe like transparently, I had just had an amazing interview at a local school to go become a physician assistant, and it was my dream career. I was so excited, so excited, and this double line kind of meant that might be a different future, a different career, and that was scary.
Up to that point, I don't think I'd given it much thought as to whether we were pregnant or not. Or if we, I had maybe wondered, perhaps it was a miscarriage, but it wasn't, obviously not on my mind the same way that it was hers.
So I head to Bible study, and then I showed them the picture of the pregnancy test, and they're all crying now in excitement, and I'm crying in terror, really. And then one girl, I remember, she said, well, why don't we go to PRC? And I can still remember the exhale of that moment. And it was like, there's so much I don't know, but I know someone who knows. And I remember them being bright and welcoming the last time I was around them. So we drove down, and I remember walking in, and she had my arm, kind of like I was limping, and I felt like I was kind of limping because I didn't know what came next. And I remember Corinne's face when I walked in, and she said, oh, how old's the baby? And I was like, baby, like the name baby in my head was so like slow motion coming out of her mouth. I remember so clearly the day that we figured out her gender, and Jenny was in the hallway, and just the brightness on her face was like, okay. Her excitement towards our baby was the first domino, or the first, snowball of like the reality that we are very blessed. We're blessed to have a baby. We're blessed to be pregnant right now, and this day, and this time, and for such a time as this, really. And I remember that being the first moment of like it being really positive.
I remember they gave us a little You Matter onesie.
Oh my gosh, with a little sheep.
Yeah, and that was so neat too, because it's like, oh, she's gonna wear this. Well, I guess at that time we didn't even know it was a she, but it's like, our baby's going to wear this. And there was something about that even too that was like, oh, we're gonna have to get clothes, and not in an overwhelming way, just to like, oh, this is so exciting to get to be given gifts and supported, and to imagine like them in the world, like becoming a human being. And we've come back home with just bags full of diapers and wipes, and every time we do that, I'm like, we're rich. Like we're the richest people in State College. Like it just feels like gold.
It does feel like gold.
And not because we can't afford it, but I think there's something about the support and the like being gifted that it's like, oh, now that frees up where we would have maybe had to like forego doing this thing or buying that thing. It frees up space to think about how can we be great parents. Like, what would it, she's just learning how to crawl, and so now we're having conversations about, well, what kind of cage isn't the right word. What's the
playpen?
Playpen. Like, what kind of playpen do we want our daughter to have?
On behalf of a family that is greatly benefiting from the PRC, also a family that has been donating to the PRC for so many years now, like, it's worth it. Your donations are so incredibly worth it. So thank you personally for us, but also thank you for all the people that we don't even know that get the love and support from PRC through you guys.
Even in this moment, as we're sitting recording this video, I'm thinking what a wonderful opportunity to say thank you to every ounce of time, every dollar that has been donated and given to this organization to support the mission that they have here in State College. We've benefited greatly from that, and if anything, it has only furthered our desire to continue to support in whatever way we can. And so to benefit from it has been such a gift. And so thank you from the Bastions for everything that you've done to help the Pregnancy Resource Clinic operate.